The Blue Jays walk it off over the Baltimore Orioles 11-10 at Rogers Center. Anthony Alford with his first big league home run, and it's a walk-off shot in the bottom of the 15th inning. It is 12:40 in the morning, and I'm recording this. This is crazy, and what a ball game it was at Rogers Center as the Blue Jays come away with the victory, like I said, 11-10 over the Baltimore Orioles, and great ball game. Let's get to it here. Bottom of the first inning. Randal Grichuk up 2 guys on, and he crushes a ball to left field, and it's gone. 3-run shot for Grichuk. Blue Jays up 3-0. His 31st home run of the year. He's got 79 RBIs. Great job by Grichuk. Bottom of the second inning. Brandon Drury up. He hits a shot to dead center field, and it's gone. 4-0 Blue Jays. They're doing a great job there. Next up, Jonathan Davis. And he gets a 1-2 pitch, change up over the middle of the plate, and he crushes it to left field, and it's gone. The Blue Jays are now up 5-0. Things are going so good. Second inning, things are going awesome. Things change very fast. Austin Hays hits a 3-run shot. But then in the bottom of the third inning, Rowdy Tellez gets an RBI single, bringing home Randal Grichuk. And when it was a 5-3 game, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Great stuff there. Problem. Top of the 5th inning, Jonathan Villar, solo shot. Next batter, Austin Hays, solo shot. It's now a 6-5 ball game. A little bit later on in the inning, Rio Ruiz, 2-run shot. Jays down 7-6. 7-6. What the? We had a 5-0 lead. Justin Schaefer and Clay Buchholz absolutely it was a horrendous inning for the both of them. And Clay Buchholz' line ends as 4 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs. All 6 were earned, strikes out 4 and walks 3 and gives up 3 home runs. Rough night in the office for Clay Buchholz. A really, really tough one for him. And then Justin Schaefer gives up 1, and it was a home run. So there you go. Then in the bottom of the 7th inning, Cavan Biggio comes up, and it's a 2-2 slider down and in. He finds a way to get barreled the ball. It's a line drive deep to right, and it's gone. We're tied at 7. Cavan Biggio, great stuff. It literally feels like the Orioles and Blue Jays of old, where they just could not stop scoring runs. And that's what we saw there today. Top of the 8th inning, however, though, Jonathan Villar singles to left field. Wilkerson comes in. Then Austin Hays singles to center field. Stewart comes in, and the Blue Jays trail 9-7. We now go to the bottom of the 9th inning, and the Blue Jays starting to get a rally cooking here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Where is it here? I'm going to try and find it for you guys. We can break this puppy down. All right, they bring in Armstrong, and Jonathan Davis gets hit by a pitch. Then Danny Jensen strikes out. Then Billy McKinney singles to center field. Davis to third. The tying run's on base now. And they bring in Anthony Alford to pinch run for Billy McKinney, and Cavan Biggio. It's a deep fly ball to right center field, but it's not deep enough. But sacrifice fly. 1 run comes in. Still, though, tying run at first base with 2 out. Randal Grichuk then takes a pitch in the outer half and pushes it into right field for a base hit. Alford ends up at third base, the tying run at third for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he singles to center field to tie the ball game at 9. Incredible job by the Blue Jays coming back and tying it in the bottom of the 9th. And they weren't done. Top of the 12th inning, Chris Davis hits a home run, his 12th home run of the year. Fastball down, and he hits it to right center, and it's gone. The Orioles take a 10-9 lead. Bottom of the 12th inning, the Blue Jays get the bases loaded for Jonathan Davis, and he hits a fly ball to center field. Vladdy tags up, he comes in and scores, and we're tied again at 10, and we continue to go until the bottom of the 15th inning. And then Anthony Alford comes up, and on a 2-2 pitch, he gets a changeup over middle in, and he turns on it and drills it deep and gone. Anthony Alford, a well-deserved first big league home run. And I love this kid. I don't care that he's 25, he may not be a kid. I don't care that he's been injured. Anthony Alford, we talked about him on the Blue Jays Wave podcast. We've talked about him a ton on the podcast, talking about he needs a chance. Give the guy an opportunity. He goes out there and he gets what I think was I think he ends up coming in and gets 3 at bats if I'm not mistaken. Let me try and find him here. Yeah, he comes in for Billy McKinney, and he ends up going 2 for 3, scores a run. I think he did. Or scores maybe 2 runs. They haven't updated the home run yet, so I think it's 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored, an RBI and a home run for Anthony Alford. This guy, and this is the problem I have right now with the Blue Jays. Dalton Pompey was one situation. He was 27 years old. He hasn't stayed healthy at all. But Anthony Alford has now seen the big leagues a little bit more, almost all of September. Actually, pretty much all of September. And he had a very good year in Buffalo. Had a tough start, but had a ridiculous second half when he was healthy. But he's been good up here. And you saw it, I don't know what inning, I want to say it was like the 13th inning or something. Excuse me. Where he just hit a ground ball to third. Did you see the speed on the kid? Speed kills, guys. He's a great outfielder. He's got speed. He's shown that he's got a little bit of pop with the home run he had today. He also had the infield single because he's got speed. You need to get this guy an opportunity next year. You cannot let this guy go through the way, or not. With Dalton Pompey, you couldn't have him, right? I mean, they didn't want him, so they tried to put him through waivers, and it found a way. He found a way to clear and go back to Buffalo. Anthony Alford, though, that won't happen. He will get picked up. The Jays have a very, very big decision to make next year. But in my eyes, you need to give Anthony Alford a chance to make this team. You need to give this guy an opportunity to play with this team next year. He's got the tools. He's a former top pick of the Blue Jays. Top prospect of the Blue Jays. Give the guy an opportunity. You can't just, you can't just let this guy walk away. The Blue Jays outfielding right now is all over the place. The only guy that's stable right now, we could say Gurriel, but he's not really. He had an illness. He didn't play today. But Randall Grichuk. You're missing a center fielder. What do center fielders usually have? Speed. Anthony Alford's your guy. Billy McKinney doesn't have speed. Teoscar Hernandez doesn't have great speed. Jonathan Davis, yeah, but he can't hit a damn thing. I like him, but he can't really hit. He's the guy who come in as a defensive replacement and a pinch runner. I'm sorry. I would pick Anthony Alford over Jonathan Davis any day. And it's funny because they're family. But for Anthony Alford, an incredible job, an emotional home run for him. He deserves all the credit he gets, rounding the bases, huge smile on his face, teammates at the home plate ready to greet him, and then dumping him with Gatorade. I'm more or less Teoscar Hernandez doing that, but it was well-deserved for Anthony Alford. I love the guy. I've always liked him. I've always been high on the kid. And now watching him get the walk-off home run, it's awesome to see for Alford. And I'm just hoping and praying he gets more consistent playing time the rest of the way and gets an opportunity next year to make this team. I really, really hope he gets that chance. But we're not going to talk about that because we're not there yet. All right, let's break down the stats because there's a ton of them. Billy McKinney goes 2 for 5 with a run scored. Good for him. Anthony Alford, we already talked about his stats. Cavan Biggio 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, the home run, and walked 3 times and didn't strike out. Great night at the plate for Cavan Biggio. Average up to 237 now with an on-base of 363. Great job for Cavan Biggio. Randall Grichuk goes 2 for 6, gets the home run, and that single, he has 3 RBIs and scores a couple runs. Good job for Grich. Vladdy goes 2 for 7. That's a crazy average. 2 for 7 with an RBI and a run scored. Good to see for Vladdy. And Rowdy Tellez 1 for 3 with an RBI and walked twice. Good to see the Jays being very patient at the plate this game. Teoscar Hernandez 1 for 7. Brandon Drury 1 for 6 with an RBI, a walk, and a run scored. And Jonathan Davis 1 for 4 with a couple RBIs, couple runs scored, and a home run. Great job for him. All right. Pitching-wise, it was all over the place. Other than Clay Buchholz and Justin Schaefer being not great and Derek Law being awful in that 8th inning, the pitching was great, other than those guys. You know, Thomas Pannone, as I will always say, I will continuously say it, he's been great out of the bullpen. That's where he belongs. An inning, no hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts, no runs given up. Good job for Pannone. ERA's dropped to 5.9. Not too long ago, it was 6.5. So great to see for Pannone bringing it down. Sam Gaviglio has done an incredible job over the last little while. Went a clean inning, no hits, no walks, no runs, and no strikeouts. Just a clean job for him. 4.29 ERA for Sam Gaviglio. And a tough night in the office for Derek Law. 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, a walk, and a couple runs scored. Not too good for him. Ryan Tepera does an amazing job, though. He goes an inning and a third, no walks, no hits, no runs. Good job for Ryan Tepera. And Ken Giles goes out there for 1 inning, gives up a hit, but nothing more. Jordan Romano goes out there, goes 2 innings, and 3 hits, the home run to Chris Davis, and strikes out 2. Buddy Boshears went 2 great innings, 2 hits, couple strikeouts, and a walk. Good to see for Buddy Boshears. And his ERA is now 4.34, which is actually kind of respectable, but okay. And Jason Adam continues to pitch very well for the Blue Jays. He went an inning, got a strikeout, didn't allow a hit, didn't walk a batter. Great job by him, and his ERA drops to 3.32. And he gets the 3rd win on the season for Jason Adam. He's 3-0 with the Blue Jays. All right. So with the win today, the Blue Jays now improved to 64-93 on the year. They end the mini 2-game losing streak they had against the Yankees, and in a crazy come-from-behind victory came from behind twice, and ends up walking it off in the 15th. An incredible ball game, a crazy ball game, and a win nonetheless. And I'm very happy Anthony Alford was the guy to do so. I'm really, really pleased. All right, tomorrow, game 2 of the 3-game series. 5 games remaining, people. 3 against Tampa, 2 more against Baltimore, and then the season's over. All right, so tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch at Rogers Center. Dylan Bundy, Anthony Kay is the pitching matchup there tomorrow night at Rogers Center. For Anthony Kay, his last outing was against the Baltimore Orioles, and he wasn't too bad. 4 innings, 4 hits, couple runs, walked 1 and struck out 3. But again, he'll probably end up going about 4 innings again tomorrow. So we're going to see how he does at Rogers Center tomorrow night. All right, so guys, you know what? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoyed the ball game, if you're still awake, smack the like button to appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on Anthony Alford. I want to get your guys' take on him. I'm really high on the kid. I really like his play. I really want to see him get an opportunity, as you guys have been hearing all video. I want to hear your thoughts on Anthony Alford. What do you think? I mean, I want to hear your guys' thoughts, positive, negative about Anthony Alford. Go crazy in the comments below, guys, all right? Check out my main man, Mo Buckets, on Twitter, guys. Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. As I said earlier, we are, myself, Rob, and Mo are very high on Anthony Alford, and we really want to see him get a chance, and he got the opportunity today in extra innings and made it count. He did a great job, did Anthony Alford, all right? So, guys, check out Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. They already posted the highlight of Anthony Alford's home run. If you haven't got a chance to see it, go check it out on Blue Jays Wave. Twitter is down below, guys. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff, and I will talk to you guys Leafs edition in Game 6 of the preseason against the Montreal Canadiens at Scotiabank Arena. It's going to be a full-on Leaf lineup, not a Marlies lineup like tonight. It's going to be a Leaf lineup out at Scotiabank Arena on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock puck drop there, as the Leafs look to win back-to-back games against Montreal, and they look to get back to 500 in the preseason, even though it means absolutely nothing. All right? And as for the Blue Jays, like we've talked about, they play Game 2 of the 3-game set against these Orioles at Rogers Center tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch. Dylan Bundy, Anthony Kay, the young lefty for the Blue Jays on the mound, and as the Blue Jays look to win the series and win, 4 of their last 5 series if they win tomorrow, or at least one of the next 2 games. So that'd be great to see, all right? So you know what, guys? Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys then.